The Nazis were rounding everybody up for the death camps. Somebody told her about Jesus one day. And it rang the bell. She said, oh, that's the right thing. And she was hiding, and they were rounding up all her people. And she said, somebody needs to tell them. They're going to be put to death. Somebody's going to tell them. And she walked out into the street. As soon as she walked out into the street, they grabbed her. They put her in prison in the work camps. And she tells the story of one day they locked her in a cellar. It was in the middle of winter. They locked her in a cellar. And every other Jewish lady in there knew that she was a Christian. They were huddled on this side, and they shunned her to this side. It was freezing, and sewer was backing up and freezing in that cellar. She said she laid her head down, going to go to sleep. And she said, Lord, tonight's the end of my life. This is it, unless you do something. She said she heard ice breaking. She didn't know what it was. And she opened her eyes, and the other Jewish lady had a coat. And they were raking the frozen stuff back, so they had room. Then she threw the coat over to the side. And she looked at the coat. It was a lambskin coat with fur inside. The other Jewish ladies didn't want it because they thought it was full of lice. She said it was either the coat or I was going to freeze. I put it on. She said it was perfect. It came from a Russian soldier who had threw it down there for some unknown reason. She didn't have one speck of lice in the whole thing. She said throughout the rest of the war in the winter, I had a lambskin coat. When you think you can't come through, if you have a made-up mind, Jesus will not fail you. Yes, she was starving, she was hungry, and she was shunned. She talks about the bombs hitting, and all the Jewish ladies would come around her. Could you pray for us right now? And then when the bombs stopped, they went back to their side. But she had a made-up